Alright, so we're actually live for once, and it's a good thing I wasn't live before, otherwise you would have just saw me seriously losing my temper, because it's so confusing on how to actually stream on YouTube. It's like, it just randomly works, and sometimes it doesn't work. Alright, so we're actually live. Okay. So today, I am streaming Deus Ex, and the reason why I've chosen Deus Ex is because of the plague. Is Deus Ex even going to show up? I'm absolutely not seeing... Okay, the game is there. Okay. I am streaming Deus Ex, and the reason why I've chosen Deus Ex. Okay! We're actually freaking live and we can see the game, so that's good. Okay, so the reason why I've chosen Deus Ex is because Deus Ex is about a plague, and we are facing a plague right now, as you probably know. So I'm debating a few things, and that is whether or not I want to do the training. I'm going to go ahead and play on realistic, even though realistic is very frustrating, but the game lets you save anywhere, so it doesn't matter that much if you do or not. And I'm gonna skip training just because it's freaking boring. And then, what shall we make our real name? Jack Everett. It's actually a name that will appear in the game in a few emails, but everyone calls him JC because you can't change your code name because, you know, they speak it. So what do you want to upgrade right away? You actually don't have to upgrade anything right away when you first create your character. You can just start playing and upgrade as you feel like you need something. But honestly, pistol is worth upgrading. Rifle is probably worth upgrading. But then other things like you definitely want lockpicking and electronics and computer. I mean, so you might as well start with computer. Oh,
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week.
Video.
I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The Augmentation Project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Not better than kings. Gods.
Alright, so there's the intro to Deus Ex. But as I was saying, we didn't have to upgrade our character right away, so even though I accidentally hit start game, we can go ahead and start our game off with a few basic things. So you'll see it gives you pistol right away, just because you're going to use a pistol anyway. So like stuff that you definitely probably want is computer, which is hacking, right? Yeah. Also, what you want is swimming. You need to upgrade swimming to the absolute max. I'm just kidding. Swimming is the most worthless skill in the game. Like, it makes certain parts of the game less frustrating, but it's not worth it. It's easier to just deal with this frustration of the crappy swimming parts than it is to basically just put your skill points in other things. You know, the same thing is true for environmental training. But electronics is going to be handy. We're not going to be able to do a lot, so you basically have to pick between electronics and lockpicking. Both of them are handy. I think we can get both of them, but we can't get rifle. So we'll probably want lockpicking and electronics. And then I don't think we can afford anything else. But that's a good start. You know, we're not going to start with rifle. That's fine. We're just going to be using the pistol at the start of the game anyway. But also, like, heavy weapons is, like, awesome, but it's, like, a late game thing. It's, you know, there's no reason to put it early on in the game. I mean, you can get a rocket launcher from your brother at the very start of the game, which isn't necessarily a bad choice. Maybe I'll do, I don't know. It's okay, but like it just takes up so much inventory space. See, your inventory space is kind of limited to a few things here. Yeah, Deus Ex is like an amazing game. Okay, but like I said, the reason why I picked this game is because we have the plague going on right now. And so I just wanted to play a game that is about the plague. And of course, you'll kind of notice that we're running at a really low frame rate. Statue of Liberty has no head. Very cool. I wonder if we need to fix these frame rate problems. You know, I'm going to try something. I'm going to turn anti-aliasing off. I'm playing the game at such a high resolution anyway. Great. I don't even know how to do this.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul. I will monitor your situation from HQ.
Yeah, I seriously screwed myself over. You know what? We're just gonna have to modify the settings. Okay. Sorry to annoy the nobody that's actually gonna watch this, so it doesn't even matter anyway. But let's go ahead and browse the local files, system. Then we want to modify user.ini. And I need to figure out what exactly I broke. Because I disabled activating the debug. Option. This is actually going to probably completely break the stream too. You know what? This ain't going to work. I got a feeling. I knew it. I knew it. Looks like we are. Alright, so since no one actually watches this, no one knows what happened, but basically the game was giving me all sorts of problems, so I had to reinstall it. GOG.com version instead of the Steam version, because the Steam version in particular was what was causing me problems. And so anyway, I got that all squared away, and so hopefully it's working better. Okay, so I'm playing the original version of Deus Ex. I mean, it patched Game of the Year edition, whatever. But it's the original game. But I do have Direct3D 10 renderer.
I smell my drink.
I do have a Direct3D
my
10 renderer, but other than that, it is the original version of the game. This isn't the revision mod or anything like that. It's pure, unadulterated game. And so, a few thoughts on this. Number one, I've played the revision mod. And my thoughts on the revision mod are, it's okay to play one time, but it is not Deus Ex. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's a fan's reinterpretation of Deus Ex, and it's pretty good. You know, it's a valiant effort. It uses the original I mean, it's the original story. The maps are redone, the graphics are redone, stuff like that. But I prefer the original Deus Ex, and so that's what I'm playing. But I do like the DirectX 10 renderer because it's less likely to crash, and it makes everything a little bit brighter, which is fine in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and watch the intro cinematic video. I am just going to play on easy because there's no point in having frustration. I'm just playing for fun at this point. I'm playing because this game is about the plague and the collapse of the economy. So let us we'll start with the things that you really need, which is like computers, electronics, lockpicking. Are the most handy things to start with, and that's pretty much all you can spend your points on at the beginning of the game. We're going to change our name to Jack Everett. And I'm just going to play, you know, I mean, you can make JC look in different ways, but they're all, this is the normal JC, so I'm just going to go with it.
Your appointment to FEMA should be finalized within the week. I've already discussed the matter with the senator.
I take it he was agreeable?
He didn't really have a choice.
Has he been infected?
Oh yes, most certainly. When I mentioned that we could put him on the priority list for the ambrosia vaccine, he was so willing it was almost pathetic.
This plague, the rioting is intensifying to the point where we may not be able to contain it.
Why contain it? Let it spill over into the schools and churches. Let the bodies pile up in the streets. In the end, they'll beg us to save them.
I've received reports of armed attacks on shipments. There's not enough vaccine to go around, and the underclasses are starting to get desperate.
Of course they're desperate. They can smell their death, and the sound they'll make rattling their cage will serve as a warning to the rest.
I hope you're not underestimating the problem. The others may not go as quietly as you think. Intelligence indicates they're behind the problems in Paris.
A bunch of pretentious old men playing at running the world. But the world left them behind long ago. We are the future.
We have other problems.
UNATCO?
Formed by executive order after the terrorist strike on the statue. I have someone in place, though. I'm more concerned about Savage. He's relocated to Vandenberg.
Our biochem corpus is far in advance of theirs, as is our electronic sentience. And their ethical inflexibility has allowed us to make progress in areas they refuse to consider.
The augmentation project?
Among other things, but I must admit that I have been somewhat disappointed in the performance of the primary unit.
The secondary unit should be online soon. It's currently undergoing preparation and will be operational within 6 months. My people will continue to report on its progress. Necessary, the primary will be terminated.
We've had to endure much, you and I, but soon there will be order again. A new age. Aquinas spoke of the mythical city on the hill. Soon, that city will be a reality, and we will be crowned its kings. Or better than kings. Gods.
Alright, so here's Deus Ex, and the first thing you see is the Statue of Liberty with its head blown off. And the first guy you can talk to...
My orders are to stay here.
...is the UNATCO boat pilot. Tells you his orders are to stay here. And of course we get a message.
Heads up, JC. Your brother Paul is on his way to meet you at the dock. The NSF is raiding the island and shots have been fired. I repeat, find Paul.
Right,
I will monitor your situation from HQ.
He's gonna run towards you. There are ways to get past him, but, you know, I never talk to him. We might as well just talk to him, because he'll just chase you forever.
Paul, I thought you were in Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition, JC. I might as well start using your code name. Think I'd missed my brother's first day? Didn't think you'd have a choice. What's going on? The NSF. They hit one of our shipments. A few of them got away, but we trapped the rest in the statue. What are we waiting for? Looks like a textbook assault. The NSF took one of our agents hostage. The bots are holding the perimeter, but my orders are to hold back and send you in alone. I think someone high up wants to see how you handle the situation.
All I've got with me is a pistol and an electric prod. I don't mind a test, but UNATCO better issue some hardware.
Remember that we're police. Stick with the prod. It'll stun your opponents or knock them unconscious. A non-lethal takedown is always the most silent way to eliminate resistance. Just in case, though, Manderley wants you to pick an additional weapon. A sniper rifle, a GEP gun, or a mini crossbow.
Like the rifle you can get from a character, from one of the guards, or one of the NSF people on this island. The GEP gun is very handy, but also it takes up tons of inventory space. The crossbow makes all happy. But what the heck? Let's take the crossbow.
The crossbow.
Happy.
Sometimes you've got to make a silent takedown. Good thinking. With these tranquilizer darts, you'll have another non-lethal way to take down an enemy in addition to the prod. I get the idea. What's the first move? I'm going to give you a map of the island. If you can get to the North Dock, a UNATCO informant will give you a key to the statue doors. He responds to the code phrase, iron and copper. You could avoid a lot of fighting, though, if you found a back way to the statue. I'll see how it looks on shore. Your primary objective is the makeshift command center the terrorists have installed at the top of the statue. But don't forget about Agent Harriman. We think he's being held on the ground floor. What are my orders when I reach the command center? Interrogate the leader. We don't yet know why the terrorists would risk an open assault.
So I'm gonna be coughing a lot because I caught the dang plague myself. As Stanton Dowd also caught the plague himself. Binoculars, worthless, just wasting inventory space. I mean, you could use them one time. See, all it does is zoom in, but it's basically worthless, so we don't want that. An orange soda, not worthless. We can drink it. Very nice. Alright, I'm getting terrible performance. Okay, so let me figure out if I can do anything to improve the performance. Like, it could just simply be that I need to play it at the lower resolution, probably. I got a feeling like just with both streaming and playing it, even though it's an older game, I probably need to play it at 2K instead of 4K. So I'm gonna bump that down. Yeah, it's 20%. Okay. See if this improves the performance. Yeah, that improves. No, performance is terrible. I don't even know what's going on. The game just does not like me streaming properly. Let's bump it down to 1080 and see what that does. Could just be that this DirectX 10 render is really, really bad. But I don't know for sure. Could be that I'm streaming. It still is so bad. Performance is so bad. It's not really any better. So I don't know what's up with it. Here's like the one part in the game where you can actually go swimming. Swimming, the most worthless skill in the game. Grab a multi-tool. Grab a bioelectric cell. Now you can swim all over the island if you want. Oh, I forgot. We can talk to this guy.
What's your take on the situation, Corporal?
The bots have them bottled up, sir. We'd go right in if it weren't for the whole back order.
How'd they get one of our agents?
Gunter went rogue on us. When the order came, he wouldn't pull back. Now you get to bail him out. Welcome aboard, Agent.
I wonder if I should just forget this DirectX 10 render, or maybe the DirectX 10 render is the problem.
You just gonna stay here? There's been some activity at sea. I'm going to watch the coast. Why'd they bring you back to New York? I don't know what they have planned. I messed up an assassination attempt on one of the Triad leaders in Hong Kong. UNATCO pulled you out? It's a long story. You better head to the statue.
Yeah,
which Triad was UNATCO targeting? We'll talk about that later. How was your graduation? I want to hear what happened. I wish I could have come. At the time, I could have cared less that Mom and Dad came to mine, but it was a good thing. The UN threw a dinner in honor of me, the first nano-augmented agent. I didn't know that. Guess I must be old news. Dad made a toast. I don't know if you remember his old brown suit. A toast? That doesn't sound like our father. It was hard for him in front of the diplomats, but he savored every moment. Strange how proud he could be when so much was due to our augmentations. Yes, he was proud. I believe that much. It was nice to have done something for him and Mom. I wish someone could have been there for you. I'm used to being on my own. One can be too self-sufficient, I'm coming to believe.
So one time I told my friend how great this game was. He played the first level and he's like, a copy of myself came to talk to me.
NSF
and I'm like,
everywhere,
no, that's
JC.
not yourself, that's
Your
Paul.
orders are to shoot on sight.
He sort of
A
looks like
UNATCO
this.
informant on the North Dock can get you inside the statue. Look for a bum. Identify yourself with the phrase, iron, and copper.
So, I always thought these robots were amazing.
Best thing is to let the bots handle the ground assault.
Yeah, for sure. The performance is just so bad. So the best thing to do is just start sneaking around.
If you want to make a covert approach, remember the Academy stealth course. Stay out of their field of view, walk slowly to stay quiet, and crouch behind cover. Or if you have to get your hands dirty, remember that a headshot is a lethal takedown.
One picto add up. It's not worth it though, there's just like a bot in it. Of course, okay, so here's a dumb thing about games. This is like waist height, but Jason cannot jump high enough to get on top of this. When in real life, you could just crawl on top of it, even if you couldn't jump that high. So, just one bizarre thing about some games where it's like characters cannot jump very high, and it's like, in real life, you can climb on things, you know, or mantle, as you might call it. So you have to do all this weird stuff in order to sort of get through the situation. Alright, so I am going to try a different renderer. Oh, whoops, I need to not leave the game to do that, though. I'm going to go ahead and try a different renderer to see if that will improve the performance. Because, the GOG.com version seems to have an alternate glide renderer. So I'm going to try that and see if the game is just going to perform a lot better. I actually don't think it matters what resolution you pick. I think it's actually oh, but it's going to be stretched out. It's not widescreen. Let me load. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely performing better, but it's stretched out, like I said, so. But it is running it at 1920 by 1280 or whatever. Alright, let me mess around with the end glide settings. So, let's see. 3840 by 2160. Aspect ratio. Maybe I need to pick that. I'll try that, see what it does. The aspect, yeah, that fixed it. Okay. So, I think just playing with this... No, that just adds black bars to the side. Well, that's irritating. Yeah, I need a different... The thing is, they're all square. This is fundamentally terrible. Mess around some more, I guess. So end glide is not really going to let us. Well, it might actually. Let's try modifying it in any setting. Well, it's not that one. It might be. Ex. Let's search for every. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Let's see what's in here. Okay, let's say. I think we just need to have kind of a 16:9 aspect ratio, and then it should draw correct. It's stretched. Still just stretched. This is really frustrating. Probably put it under the wrong thing. Probably need it under this. Well, there's no size under that. Yeah, everything here is just super frustrating. I'm so frustrated by this. It's like the glide driver runs a lot smoother, but it's not. Let's see if the internet has an answer for this. Yeah, this is pretty well, that doesn't help. I mean, it's like poor performance or not widescreen. Guess I'm just gonna play not widescreen for right now, because like this is so flipping boring. Okay, so that is unfortunate. So we'll just play it not widescreen, because like the performance of that DirectX 10 driver was just too poor. Okay, so as stupid as it is to play a game that doesn't have to be played with bars on the side, I guess I'll do it. Okay, so let us check out the island. Let's just go on a killing spree, even though Paul doesn't like it. No, I won't go on a killing spree. Oh, you know what? This TNT is actually pretty useful. We can take this back here and we can get... Actually, I don't know. This might blow up the medbot. I'm not sure if it will or not. Probably will. But I'm either going to do this or I'm not going to use the medbot. Wait forever. My crosshair. Yeah, that gets us the medbot for free, but it also alerted all those guys. Look how many medbots there are. All these guys are coming after me though, so we can actually just go down here. Oh, they didn't even see me. Those medbots also seem to be broken. Kinda not sure. I got some food stuck in the back of my throat. probably gonna choke to death and die. Alright, not sure what these guys are doing.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Alright, they're gonna go back to wherever they want to go. So what you want to do is just go after them with this cattle prod, because it makes Paul happy. You never know how much you should be sneaking versus not sneaking. Also, I should have upgraded my low-tech after all. Just so that I can get these guys in one hit. Like, you can get them if you hit them in the exact right spot. But other than that, it takes like 2 hits like it just took me there. But it's so boring to spend forever sneaking up on these guys. It's more worth it to just hit them with that. The other thing you can do is you can hit them with 1 tranquilizer dart and then go hide and then just wait forever. Of course, we can take as much damage as we want because look at all these med bots that are in here. Well, we can only interact with one of them. Okay. So, yeah, the easy way to play this is actually go like this. Wait for forever for his targeting. The guy one time, then just run away. And then you just wait, and eventually he'll pass out. It makes Paul happy when you don't kill these guys. See, they eventually pass out. They only need 1 tranquilizer dart, and they'll eventually pass out. Okay. I swear there's some more prod ammo somewhere around here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, there are times where I played this game where I literally killed every single person in the game that was killable. Just to show that you could. This game lets you kill children. You can kill the kids in the game. So, like, these guys, I don't even know if we need to bother with them, or we can just run past them. I kind of want to go to the UNATCO headquarters for... Well, the guy at UNATCO just tries to sell you stuff. I'll get him when I'm coming back around the other side of the island. Tell you, the glide driver doesn't look as good as the DirectX 10 driver, but it is performing much better. And of course, we can just avoid these guys by going over this way. But we don't necessarily want to avoid this guy, because we might want to go in this bunker over here, or whatever this thing is. So we'll get this guy, maybe. Maybe we'll prod him.
I swear I heard something.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, even if you don't have... The prod should always just kill guys in 1 hit. It should never do what it's doing. And I'll probably shoot the guy down here, just because I'll be able to run away from him. So just wait forever. Wait forever for this targeting reticle to tighten up. All you gotta do is make sure that they do the animation. Like, if they do the animation like they got hit, it means you hit them, then you just wait. Just wait it out. And I don't know how audible the music is, but the music kind of stopped, and that's how I knew he passed out.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Yeah, that like hardly matters, like your bioelectrical energy. It's weird how there's a ladder here. I guess so you can climb up and grab that multi-tool. You can also use this hazmat suit, I guess. Alright. Well, I guess the way to get across that is not like that. I don't even know if there's anything. I have no idea what even killed him. Like, that is just flipped weird. He just randomly died. Bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Alright, well, let's just go super close. I know I heard him forever. Yeah, I have no idea what killed JC there. Strange. I learned my lesson.
This power box must have been damaged in the raid. Don't cross through the arcs. I'm also picking up an EMP field here. If you're not careful, it'll suck away your bioelectrical energy.
Okay, he said don't cross through the arc, so I'm not sure what killed me. I don't even know what he's talking about, to be honest. I guess that's worth it just to get the skill points for exploring the area, even if there's nothing that's really too important. Oh yeah, nice clip. And a laser. Alright, we'll just put both of those on the pistol because they'll come in handy for the pistol anyway. Okay. And then clip. So. Now we should have a laser. I forgot what I mapped the laser to though. I have no idea what button I mapped the laser to. Let's see if it's under option, not game options. Keyboard. Right bracket. And map it to anything. Right bracket. Okay, well, the laser, at least we don't have to take forever to aim for stuff. And then we have to do the same kind of crap. Get back over this, save the game, because JC might just randomly die. Okay. So actually, let's see. No, that's not what I want. We got some skill points, so I was wondering if I had enough to upgrade low tech, but no, I do not. I need 1350 to upgrade low tech. So let's make our way over to the bum. You can play the game much more stealthily than I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna play the game that stealthy because it takes forever, and if anyone does ever watch this, I don't want them to be bored out of their flipping mind. Oh, you know what? I think the baton does as much damage as the crowbar and takes less space, so ditch the crowbar. Of course, this robot here is friendly to us. I will use the tranquilizer dart. I think there's two guys on the docks. Oh, you know what? I should have just put the laser on this tranquilizer dart. Because if I'm
It all happened an hour ago. The barge docked and the NSF moved right on in, offloading the cargo into speedboats. Our undercover man, Harley Philbin, should be somewhere out on the docks now.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to do this the fast way. Wait for forever. And he got hit, so go ahead and run away. Wait for him to pass out. Or he'll get killed by this guy if he runs out here. Okay. I bet there's some people that have absolutely memorized how long it takes for these guys to pass out. It's just so flippin' boring. Like, I've shot a gun in real life, and it does not take that long to aim accurately. But we will just go ahead. It's far enough away that we can just watch him. Oh, now we're getting kind of close. He also has a tranquilizer dart. Okay. Alright, he's out. Picked up another stupid crowbar. Bunch of flares. Get rid of our crowbar. Well, actually, let me see. Yeah, it took 2 hits with the crowbar, and it takes 2 hits with the baton to open those up. Nice sniper rifle ammo. Best, most important ammo in the game is sniper rifle ammo. And a full kid. We can talk to Harley he'll say, "Don't think you know about more about the lady than me." Of course, there's nothing in those cardboard boxes.
About time you showed up. Iron and copper. The statue is copper on an iron frame, right? Password's enough, pal. Don't think you know something about the lady I don't. My dad did tours out here. I heard that you can get me inside. Depends. You get your man out, take back the statue, whatever. But I know the commander and I don't want to see him get hurt. Here's a picture so you don't make a mistake.
Yeah, I like how he gives you a picture. Alright.
You can trust me. I'll take your word. Here's the key to the front entrance. Commander's not much of a soldier. He'll surrender as soon as he sees you. I need him alive because he's my main contact at the NSF. If he's dead, I don't have much of a business. Thanks.
Talk to these people about conspiracy.
How do you know so much about the commander? He's my main contact in the NSF. I need him alive and out on bail. UNATCO will probably keep him in custody. At least he has a chance if he's alive. I warned him, you know. I said right to his face, don't take weapons into the lady. That makes you as bad as UNATCO. Don't forget, it was the NSF that C4'd the statue in the first place. UNATCO's here to put the pieces back together. Ask me, I think the government did it. They want people to think the NSF are terrorists. I better get paid good for this.
This lady out.
You with Philbin?
I get a cut for bringing him over.
Tell me what you know about the NSF operation.
I'm not that high level. The more elite troops, they're the ones that took over the ship and unloaded it into speedboats. I think we're supposed to be a diversion.
A ship?
That's all I know. The commander gave me a 10mm clip, a box of 30-06 ammo, and some crossbow darts and said, keep your head down. Like I'm gonna take on UNATCO troops. Want 'em? You can have the clip for 175, the 30-06 for 300, and the darts for 50. But if I was you, I'd avoid a head-on attack altogether and not even use the key Philbin got. I'd go in the statue from the back. Less security that way.
No thanks.
Might as well. I can also grab a bunch more flares. My inventory filled with flares. No, they only have one slot. Got a knife. Get rid of this crowbar. So many crowbars in there. What's in the water there? Oh. A barge. Let's see what it has to offer. This is like one of the few spots where the ability to swim might come in handy. What I wonder though is if we can take one of those explosions down there. Because I think they float, so it's going to be a pain in the butt to try to swim it down there and use it. But I'm going to try anyway. I've never actually tried this before. In all my years of playing this game, I've never tried taking this TNT down to this barge. Yeah, you can't even carry stuff underwater. Well, yeah, so much for that idea. I don't even know if it's worth it to go in here, but whatever. That's where the gun might come in handy. Yeah, I guess it's worth it for that. Am I dying? Am I gonna drown? Gosh. Drown. There's the exit. Yeah, I drown. Okay, I gotta do that faster. Okay, so I would say go down, pick, go back up, and start whacking these boxes. Okay. So like this is like one of the few parts where swimming would actually come in handy. Dang it, holster this dang weapon. Alright, we're gonna take some damage here, but we should actually survive. Okay. But other than that, like, swimming is the most useless skill. Dang. Oh, I don't even have a light on anymore. Okay. accuracy, we probably just want on the pistol, because the pistol is just going to be a primary weapon that you use throughout the game. Reload, might as well put it on the pistol, because the pistol is going to be a primary weapon you use throughout the game. I don't think we have any ammo for this shotgun. Cigarettes, utterly worthless. Did we grab all the stuff off of this guy? Yeah. Should we kill this guy? Alright, now. Hide in the dark and hit him with a tranquilizer dart probably is what we should do.
Pig.
Run away from him. Oh, he's shooting us with a tranquilizer dart too. So one of the guys over here has a sniper rifle, so we want to take him out just so we can get the sniper rifle for use after Paul stops getting mad at us for killing people. Because Paul will be very mad at you if you kill a lot of people as part of the game. Get rid of this worthless crowbar that we're always picking up. Actually, the sniper rifle guy, he will kill you in one hit. Wherever he is. I'm not sure where he is, but he'll kill you in one hit. He hits you in the head. Maybe not on this difficulty set. Okay. But you see, if you don't care about... if you're trying to play the game not taking any damage, you can't really play it this fast. You have to take more time.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
Maybe I should have been a little more careful. Where did this guy go down at? Oh, also, when it comes to healing, it's actually better. Oh, you know what? I didn't need to use those. I forgot. I unlocked the med robots.
Be careful. The NSF has set up patchwork security systems here.
I got this one.
Crap. Playing so
The
slow.
NSF put a commercial-grade security bot in this area. You can either avoid its patrol route, or, if you're feeling lucky, try and take it out with the EMP grenades or explosives. I wouldn't recommend taking it on with small arms.
Yeah, that robot. Grab some explosives, take it out. Yeah, we can just fill up with this. See? Okay. We can talk to this guy, see if he has anything interesting for sale.
Freight base is under lockdown till the danger's gone, Agent Denton.
Right. How you guys holding up?
UNATCO command made us pull back. I guess for Gunther's sake. What's the deal? We're ready to go in.
We're taking a minimum force approach. We're cops after all.
Ask me. I think we should frag them all. You trespass on UNATCO property, you get pumped full of lead.
When due process fails us, we really do live in a world of terror.
Thought you nanowogs were supposed to be badass killing machines. Guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
Some advice. You get out there, you're gonna have to tangle with some real sons of bitches. Best thing is to pick them off from 50 or 100 paces with a scope. I scored an extra one from a couple of thugs we dropped down by the dock. You can have it for 700 credits. I also picked up some 10mm ammo and some crossbow darts. Say 200 for one and 60 for the other.
Shouldn't you turn that stuff over to the quartermaster?
Sure, I will. As long as Command has the rest of us on parade drill, someone might as well put this hardware to use.
Yeah, the scope's not a bad choice, but I guess I don't have 700 for it.
I'll check back with you.
Alright, too bad that I can't afford the scope. Let's see if there's anything back here. You know, I've been to Liberty Island, and I don't remember seeing UNATCO's headquarters on there when I... there.
Welcome aboard, Agent.
I don't know the login for this yet, but... grab a multi-tool. Use the multi-tool.
Everything was clear an hour ago. Then, boom.
Alright, might as well put the important stuff lined up. Oh, I guess I don't have any lockpicks. Most worthless thing in the game. Candy bar worth. Actually, you know what? The knife is like the most important thing. Yeah, you don't need a baton when you have the knife. They all do the same damage. The knife equips a lot faster. So you definitely gonna want to use the knife whilst playing the game. Alright, I swear there's sniper rifle dude is somewhere around here. Oh, here's some prod. What does this say? NSF01, smash the save. We already have a pepper gun and it's worthless. Should be a passed out guy somewhere around here. Is there a guy in here? No. Lockpick that. An explosive, open it. Here's a passed out guy. Got 10mm. No. They've gotten this guy yet. How do we? Nope. He's got 10mm. I think we already got this guy. Alright, let's grab an explosive off the dock so we can open up that container. You gotta be resourceful in this game. It's very handy to be resourceful in this game. Oh, did I drop the explosive in the water? I think I did, so I don't think I can use it anymore. Spin this. I might be able to drop it onto the land. I'll see. I might blow myself up, though. Yeah, it was just a mistake. Drop that in the water. It was a waste. Okay. So nothing I can do. Nothing I can do with that explosive anymore. There's some more explosive over here. No. Explosive over here. Is there anything up here? No, nothing up there. Alright. I want to find... I think this is the sniper guy right here, so... Yeah, he's carrying a sniper rifle, so let's get... Yeah. Where did I do with my prod? So let's sneak up on sniper rifle guy. Wait for him to turn around, I guess. That's how you get him in one hit. Okay, so that gets us our sweet sniper rifle. And then we might as well use the tech goggles because they're utterly worthless, you know. Otherwise. I think it's a waste of space. I'd keep those otherwise. Security bot, you can't really take out. So we grab an explosive. I don't remember if there are any more. I'll see if there's another explosive lying around, and if there is, I'll use it, and if not, I'll just head into the statue. Ah, we got an explosive right here. There's actually a most efficient way to use this. Take out both the security bot and that treasure chest. I think. Otherwise I'm about to waste a bunch of time. I believe. right there. Well, maybe right here. Right there, I think. We need to do some experimenting and make sure that this will open up the treasure chest. 30-6 and some money. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about that robot. I'm just gonna head into the statue. Of course, get my tranquilizer dart out. Of course, one of the easiest ways to get into the statue is just to climb up it using these boxes over here. Kind of have to backtrack for Gunter when you go this way, but it's fine. Great, I'm gonna knock that off the edge. JC cannot use his free hands to climb on the edge of something. Has to stack up a 2-foot box in order to climb up something that any normal person can climb up. Alright, this one is a little more difficult because
Fascist.
there's not many places to run. Get him to... Okay, we got him. I want to get this guy.
I got this.
Probably want to get this guy too. Oh, we got guys here.
Fascist.
Get this guy. Okay, we got them all. Now it's just a matter of surviving by dodging these bullets till this guy passes out. Okay, he's running away, so that's good. We only have one tranquilizer dart left, but one of the guys that we took out had a tranquilizer, so... we got all the guys up here. Now, if you're playing on realistic difficulty setting, it's not as easy to play the game like this. It's like those guys will just shoot you down in a couple hits, so you can't really just sort of run around them. But we aren't playing on realistic difficulty setting, so it's not that difficult. Then Alex Jacobson will have something to say about the head.
A shame, isn't it? The French terrorist group Silhouette claims that France was wrong to give the U.S. the statue. We think they planned the bombing.
Of course, we can climb on the head of the Statue of Everett. Actually, it doesn't really let us climb much, so... Okay, so I think that's everything here. Get another worthless crowbar, but we got some more tranquilizer darts. That is good. And some tranquilizer darts. Let's go ahead, go take a look up here just for any guys. I think we have a gas grenade, right? Yeah, the gas grenade will come somewhat in handy. For one of these parts up here. But we gotta go down and rescue Gunter too, so I guess there's nothing this way. I mean, we could just go to the end of the mission up there, but we'll rescue Gunter. You get more money for it anyway. But we will start clearing out this stuff. Get some more gas grenades because they're very handy anyway. How? Whew, it's scary every time. Those things are just going to explode on you. If you do it wrong, you will absolutely I think they'll be able to see me from that
Did
one.
they find the shipment?
Yeah, we got the whole supply. You can see the ship's lights crossing the bay.
Guess y'all were right. So why aren't we pulling out?
Mike's on the horn. Jojo wants a lead on the distribution network.
Hell, we don't have enough men to protect what we've got.
That's what Jojo wants.
I wonder, how does a guy with a tattooed forehead get to be an NSF colonel? Pardon me, but back in Alabama, we wouldn't let a man who wears earrings plan a military operation.
I'd watch what I say about Jojo. He's got a temper.
He's a punk and he's gonna get us all killed.
The NSF is strong because it represents everyone's interests.
Yeah.
Interesting conversation. We'll meet Jojo later.
I got this one.
So now we have to wait for this gas to go away, but I do believe it makes the guys pass out. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to shoot him with a tranquilizer. Yeah, I think I do have to shoot him with a tranquilizer. They won't actually pass out from the tear gas. They will just cry or whatever. Okay. It takes forever for the gas to go away. But it's a good way to wipe out guys without killing them. It's not upset. So we're gonna start making our way down. Go rescue her. Take this guy out.
Fascist.
I like how they call everyone. They always call you a fascist. Much like. Alright, he's down. Alright. Let's just be very careful in this area. There's a bunch of guys in this area. Oh, this camera's gonna be in the butt, but... You can disable the camera. We're just gonna jump over here. God! Oops. Guess they can't see me here.
Is someone there? Quiet. I think we got cops.
Wait for these guys to go back to where they came from before I start sneaking around.
All clear.
Okay, so they're content.
Forget it. I was hearing things.
This security setup is strictly amateur stuff. Keep an eye out for ways to bypass it. These old pre-millennial buildings are riddled with ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels.
Yeah, the ultimate game of climbing through ventilation tunnels. Whatever else they have. Vents. Oh, so one thing about the game is if you hack an ATM, you actually don't get as much money as from entering that number. Or we could chuck a grenade in here. God, grenade doesn't actually make anyone pass out, so won't do that. Grab some soy food. Door at 60% strength. I say that we just start shooting tranquilizers and then don't worry about setting off the alarm. Who cares? It doesn't make a difference if you set off the alarm or not. I mean, you could play a role play where you don't ever want to set off the alarm, but it doesn't really have an effect on the game if you do. It's just sort of a temporary thing, so we might as well just...
I think Gunther is being held behind this laser-triggered alarm. If you don't want to set off the alarm, you can either hack the control panel in the doorway or find a way around. My blueprint of the statue shows a few air shafts.
God, no. see if there's a guy up here to take out. Yeah.
They found us.
Have to reload. Alright, there we go. And let me see if there's any... There's no one else up here, I don't think. Start shooting guys from up here with the crossbow. You could also go out here and drop an explosive on that one thing. I don't think there's anything else on this balcony, though, is there? Oh, just a security bot. Okay, got this medical kit. And a PS. Those aren't worth picking up. Simply don't do enough damage to be worth it unless you have like plasma weapons upgraded all the way. Heavy weapons upgraded all the way. Okay, so then I'm gonna crossbow one of this guy here. Just so that I can hack this ATM in peace. Yeah, he's gonna go straight for that alarm. Or whatever. I think the alarm... Oh, the alarm makes that gun start shooting at you, but it's just gonna go away eventually. If I'm standing in front of it, okay, I'm gonna do that differently after all. I'm freaking take the prod.
I swear I heard something.
Oh my gosh, I used all 3 prods. It's terrible. Okay. Alright, so what is the goals? 2300. It's 4-5. Here's one thing that I hate. Okay. Like, how are you supposed to memorize that? But also, we can hack it and get some more money out of it. But if you hack it first, the pin number won't get you anything. You don't get anything more. But if you hack it, you get less. So it's better to enter the password. Okay. And then, I don't know if we have a key for this. Yeah, we do. So actually, we can use this to take out that security bot. If we want to. There's not really much reason to, but it's kind of nice. Okay, I got it. I also blew up my leg. That's fine. My leg is not blown up enough to, not sure how I want to go in here. Probably just set up That's how you can play when you're playing on easy. It barely matters. These guys passed out yet. Yeah, they're passed out. Oh, whoops!
One of our top agents.
Alright. Ooh, nice. A lamb. One of the best weapons in the game, because they only take 1 inventory spot and do tons of damage. We have a key for this. No. But we've already been to the other side of it anyway, so who cares? Wait, there's something on top of that. Could it? Can I get on top of it? Yeah, in real life, a normal human being could jump on top of it. Could just climb on top of these things. Oh, it's just worthless tech goggles. They're not worthless, but what's the point in carrying them around in your inventory for forever? Okay, so yeah, that's not mad at us anymore. So we can log into this. I don't remember. Yeah, that was it. Unlock door, open the door. The other thing we want to do is freaking drop this pistol so that Gunter doesn't take it. No, we don't want to give Gunter the pistol at all, I don't think. Let's read this newspaper. A lesson for our president. Family News Network. I never read these. I glanced at them, but I didn't care enough to read them. When the other kids on my block elected me king of the world, a political office opened. Thankfully, this is why I never read them. It's just too flippin' boring. It's very world building, but it's also very boring. Okay, let's see what Gunter has to say.
Glad you're not hurt, Agent.
Command should not have left us to be surrounded.
Risk is part of the job. I think you lucked out this time.
Agent Navarra and I were ready to go in, but for no reason they said pull back. I do not retreat. Please give me a weapon and move out of the way.
First thing is to get you out of here. I'll handle the enemy.
Excuse that I have forgotten your brother Paul Denton and the infinite power of nano-augmentation.
Being sarcastic.
I just can't spare any arms. Please retreat to a safe location.
Go ahead. Advance up the stairs to the command center at the top. I will take my rusty metal bones and sweep away into the junk pile.
You better. Sure. Alright. So yeah. There, we got Gunter, so we got more points for that. We set off this alarm. But we can't go up those stairs while that alarm's going off. But I remember there was some box down here that we can now get because we killed the security bot. Nice lockpick. Also, we can log into this, but I don't know if it'll do us any good. Oh, we can turn this off. Alright, so I think we've cleared pretty much everything that matters on this stage, so let's go ahead and listen to the dude talk about conspiracy theory stuff. Oh, we can also use our accuracy mod. Just put it on our... Well, it's debatable. You can put it on the pistol or the sniper rifle, but we're probably going to end up using the pistol a lot more. So I'll put it on the pistol. And I think all the enemies are cleared, so it's a safe run all the way up to the top. He has some interesting stuff to say about economics.
Gunther has re-established contact. He says you helped him escape. Good work.
So you have a few options here.
Some news, JC. The NSF targeted a shipment of the plague vaccine Ambrosia. We can't locate it. See if the leader will surrender when you reach the command post. We'd like to interrogate him.
Okay. So basically...
I know I heard something.
Oh, I thought we were all done. So there are more guys up there. So the best way to take them out is with gas. And do we have to hit them with the tranquilizer dart? It's like, I really don't think they pass out from the gas. But it's weird how they all of a sudden can shoot you. Okay, I made JC breathe a bunch of that gas. Okay, now we should be 100% clear, except we have to wait for all this gas to go away before we can walk up there. Get some more 10mm ammo. Get a candy bar. Okay, I don't think there's any more enemies. Let me have a look out here. Those worthless PS20s or whatever. I'm sure someone knows how to use them effectively, but I sure don't. They're like one-shot plasma pistols.
Easy. We want you to take this one alive and conscious. Find out what you can about the shipment, then turn him over to one of the troopers.
Yeah, what we need in the modern age is ambrosia to cure the plague that we're all suffering from today. This game basically shows us. So you have a few options here. You can just shoot this guy dead. Someone will get mad at you. Or you can not shoot him dead.
Don't shoot. I surrender.
So you think you know better than FEMA what to do with this month's ambrosia shipment?
You're too late. It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Except send you back to the people. You know, body bag. Yeah, of course I'm not.
Tell me about the shipment, and I'll order the troops to pick you up as a prisoner instead of a corpse.
Ask away. We already won this round.
Where are you taking it?
We're just giving ordinary people the same chance to survive as the bureaucrats in Washington.
You'll have to unload in New York because the choppers would spot you at sea.
I think the government made the plague on purpose to get rid of the population growth.
Or some
Well
soldier
done.
comes
I
up.
will pass on your orders to the troopers. Report back to base on the west side of the island. Mission complete.
Of course, we want our upgraded canister.
The chief finally let us loose. We were right behind you and cut through them like a hot knife through butter.
Already took everyone
I'll take
out,
it from
so I
here.
don't even know what he's talking about.
Just answer the question.
Don't believe me? It's all in the numbers. For 100 years, there's been a conspiracy of plutocrats against ordinary people.
Do you have a single fact to back that up?
Number one, in 1945, corporations paid 50% of federal taxes. Now they pay about 5%. Number two, in 1900, 90% of Americans were self-employed. Now it's about 2%.
So?
It's called consolidation. Strengthen governments and corporations, weaken individuals. With taxes, this can be done imperceptibly over time.
Very interesting.
I guarantee you that the interrogation staff at UNATCO will not be as forbearing as I am.
Yeah, the secret police. You're just bullies for a completely illegitimate government in Washington.
We will locate that shipment one way or another.
The entire executive branch is handpicked. 19 of the last 23 U.S. presidents have been members of the Trilateral Commission. The Trilateral Commission is financed by the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Don't tell me.
That's a think tank. Anyone can become a member.
But not everyone does. That's why they call it the secret government.
Interesting. I have no idea what he was even talking about, but it sure was
You
interesting.
can't fight ideas with bullets. Did you ever ask what it's for? The surveillance, the police, the shoot-on-sight laws. Is that freedom? UNATCO teaches teenagers to fight when it still seems like a game. And look at you. You're a killing machine.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a stab at playing video
It's a
games.
scary one, huh? Me or you? The more of us you kill, the more that secessionism lives in the hearts of the people. Ever
I
wonder
didn't
why
kill
big car
anyone.
companies pay 2% tax while the guys on the assembly line pay 40?
Never should have transferred.
Corporations are so big you don't even know who you're working for. That's terror. Terror built into the system. Ever wonder why big car companies pay 2%
All right,
tax while the guys on the assembly line pay 40?
Good work, Agent.
So I think in the Deus Ex Revision mod, this guy will get mad at you if you talk to that guy, and then he'll shoot that guy dead. But we can kill this guy. And it upsets him. Okay. But also, Manderley has funny stuff
The
to
chief
say to you
finally
if you
let us
kill this
loose.
guy.
We were
He's
right
like,
behind you and
I
cut
don't
through
know
them
what
like a
happened to
hot
that
knife
guy
through
that ran up there. And you're like, no, I don't know what happened to that guy. In fact, let's just do it because it's kind of funny and it doesn't affect the game. Like you're not going to lose skill points. Well, it takes that freaking long to die. Oh, we can get an assault rifle right now. We just got to get rid of this crappy shotgun. Assault rifles always better than shotgun. Gotta rearrange some things though. Should have pretty much no effect on the game to kill that guy. Except for the funny thing, the conversation between Manderley and JC. So now we just need to work our way down. Work our way down the statue. And then if you hadn't killed any guys, they'd all be dead. You know. But instead they're all alive.
They sent us in to pick up the pieces. We've already searched the bodies and delivered the enemy munitions to the
Oh, that's
quartermaster.
the other thing. Like, if you don't collect all the stuff from the bodies, they won't have any stuff on them. So, like, that's why you gotta get that sniper rifle your first time through. Because these guys take the sniper rifle, and then you don't get to have a sniper rifle unless you pick the sniper rifle from Paul at the beginning of the game. Yeah, one thing I love about this game is how you come such a long way from starting at the docks of New York City. So let's see if Paul is happy with how few people we
We've got
killed.
the island secured. How did things look in the statue? The leader surrendered. So they were after Ambrosia. A month's supply for the East Coast. We think they've taken it back to the city. I didn't know UNATCO handled the Ambrosia distribution. Manderley will brief us shortly. UNATCO makes sure the limited supply of vaccine gets to government agencies and key industries. It's good to finally see some action. Just keep a level head. You're doing well so far. Now get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office, level 2.
Oh, you can read this newspaper, but it's more boring stuff. Also...
Way to go, sir. I thought Gunther was a goner.
Okay, that's the code for this telepad thing, so we might as well go rob our own company.
Way to go, sir.
Supplies from our company. Get some tranquilizer darts. And then log into this. Turn off all the cameras, because why not? Open up this secret door. Jump on top of this. Turn this lamp on. I knew it. I knew there'd be something up there. Like, who put that medkit up there? And why'd they make it so hard to grab? You wonder who put that medkit up there. Alright, that was worth it for the exploration points. And the EMP. Very, very handy. So that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what else we should do? Go inside UNATCO.
Get inside. I'll meet you in Manderley's office.
It's my first day, too. I'm pretty excited.
It's his first day.
I was in your class at the academy. You probably don't remember.
President Meade. President Philip Meade. He's the president. He's never plays a role in the game other than his picture being right there.
Check in with Manderley on level 2.
We can drink water till we're all the way healed. It would take forever.
Come on in. The retinal scanner can read blood vessel patterns right through your sunglasses.
Can't go through there. Infinite strain.
Remember that Mr. Manderley wants to see you. Level 2. His secretary, Janice Reed, has your login and password.
Hell of a first day. We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
You found your office. Did Janice give you your login? I guess not. Let's see. JCD, password, Bionic Man.
Now we can check our email. Very interesting. Very, very interesting emails that I don't care about.
Your partner for the next assignment, Anna Navarra, is in the adjoining break room to the east.
Well, let's go meet
Maybe
her.
you should introduce yourself.
Are you sure you pressed the right button?
I do not make mistakes of that kind.
Your hand might have slipped.
No, I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
The machine would not make a mistake.
It's the maintenance man. He knows I like orange.
So you think the staff has some kind of plot?
Yes, they do that on purpose.
My new partner, J.C. Denton. Don't tell me you're going to wear those sunglasses during a night operation.
My vision is augmented.
Better to look good than to have the distractions of another agent who needs backup.
Forgive my interruption. I just wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Agent Navarra. Also, excuse me, I've got to be briefed by Mr. Manderley.
I do not expect you to perform as well as Agent Herman, but the mission will require us to do more than frighten the NSF with our baggy coats that make us look bigger than we really are.
I am prepared to perform my duties.
For instance, not to be a man running into enemy lines without coordinated military assault.
No problem.
I have to prepare for the mission.
You will be working with Anna Navarra.
Rob our own company. also see the public access. Read about our various enemies built throughout the game. But actually, half of them turn out to be your allies. The other half, well, I guess they all turn out to be your allies. Is there anything good in there? No, just darts. Worthless.
JC,
darts.
Mind if I call you JC?
No reason to pick that. Nice, a key.
Hello, Mr. Denton. I guess you're here to see Mr. Manderley. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
He's waiting, JC.
Nothing more interesting to be said there.
What's the idea, JC?
Night Killer J. Anderley.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Anna Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
By the way, did you see what happened to the soldier we sent into the statue? He turned up dead.
No, sir. Friendly fire?
Not so friendly, I'm afraid. I have opened an investigation. Dismiss.
Jason just completely denies it. No messages.
The med center and armory are on level 3.
Still a candy bar from Manderley's private bathroom. He also got the key to this closet. But we didn't get the key to this. And is it worth picking? I don't know. Pepper cartridge. Oh, pepper cartridge is just ammo, so it's okay to grab it. We're never gonna freaking use pepper cartridge. Worthless item. Also, you can get Merrily to get mad at you for going in the girls' bathroom.
How unprofessional.
Shannon.
Expecting a show? Don't think I won't report this.
She does report it. Funny. Human Revolution also added like a joke about...
That was a close one up there.
Alright, so we can finally heal all these wounds we accumulated. Throwing knife. Worthless.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC. About your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
I think I picked one of those up at the top of the statue.
Maybe you did. My order from VersaLife was on the ship the NSF captured. You'll need to take it to one of the medbas for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Yeah. Of course, there's a key here that we need.
Careful.
Did I spell Manderley
You
wrong?
old kidder.
Or you just can't log into it on this computer. Okay. I'm not really that interested in reading all the emails, though. course, there's a restricted area that you wonder about the whole game because you can't see what's beyond it. What could be there? Who knows? People that play the game know what's beyond that area. Alright, well, let's see about installing this. So what do you want? Microfibrial, muscle, or combat strength? Yeah, you want the muscle. Combat strength is worthless. And then, of course, we already installed our thing. I mean, that's one thing about all the augmentations is there's always a best choice. There's never like, oh, I can play it like this, or I can play it like that. No, it's like, well, if I choose this choice, it's going to be harder. Which is fine. I mean, if
You're getting warm.
Harder. Oh, here's his password. And then he gives you all the passwords. Because here's all the passwords. You can hack into everybody's account. And of course we got the, I think,
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
That gives us the code to that. Nice. Bioelectric cell. An item that I almost never use. Then of course there's something weird about the floor. You'd only know about it if you read the email. I don't even know where it is. Thought it was right around here. Yeah, I completely don't even remember correctly. Maybe I 100% remember completely wrong. Well, I'll go check it somewhere.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
I already got back. No, I swear there's a secret door somewhere on the floor. But I can't seem to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew it was there. It's just a matter of finding where it was. Oh, nice. A scope. Oh, nice. An office door key. Very handy. Office door key. Nice. 30-06 ammo. I believe that's everything. I don't think there's anything else under here. Okay. How do we get out of here? Okay. There we go. Oh, I forgot to use the Megbot to heal. Taking all that damage. It wasn't even enough to heal us all the way. It says heal all, but it didn't heal all. Let's grab some weapons from Carter.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Smart lock pick, nanotech tool. It's hard to say which one. Ammo just makes me mad at you. Guess I'll take the pick.
A smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
I always
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Carter has anything more to say?
The NSF are in retreat. You better get going.
Yeah, they tease you with this robot here and you can't even use it. It's terrible. Okay. Santa Navarre. We'll get to that later. I'm gonna stupid medbot again to heal up the rest of the way. Where it went off to. There. Talk to Anna again or whoever. Stuff up here. Oh, there's some darts.
See Manderley on level 2 and let's move out.
Okay. See what's going on in the jail.
Way to go, sir.
Some guys.
Gunther should have followed orders.
Nothing interesting going on in this part of the game. Whatever his name hasn't showed up yet.
Stop clowning around, Agent.
Let's hack into her. You know, it's faster than remembering what the password is. Of course, it doesn't give you time to read it if you just hack into it like that. I'm sure it says something interesting. So now that we have the key to those offices up here, we can see what they have to offer us. Oh, nice. Accuracy. Oh, very nice. Office door.
Didn't know the NSF had so many people in New York.
Let's check out this one as well. There's anything interesting here. Nano multi-tool. Yeah, I do like how Deus Ex 2 combined the idea of lock multi-tools into the same thing, because it's like, why do they need separate? We could hack this, but there's just worthless ammo in it right now. This is like one of the worthless things in the game, I think. I'm gonna hack it and then load, just because, like, just to see what's in there, but I think it's just like one of those batteries. It's like, why would I spend? Yeah. It's trade. I guess it's basically trade a multi-tool for a lockpick. No harm in that, I guess, really. Okay.
Hey, I'm trying to work. You're going to make a mess.
Okay, so you can log into Manderley Killer here. Walton Simon's email. That's your introduction to Walton Simons, I guess. Alright, let's get this briefing. This friend of mine played this game, and he thought that was a clone of himself, and he thought it was a bug.
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant, protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarre, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom. That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
Yeah, it's just one of those fun little details they throw in.
You'll come to admire your partner. She's one of our best.
We'll meet up in the city.
Okay. around, I guess. I think that's pretty much all there is for this area, so we're just gonna head out. There's probably some other secret around here, who knows, but...
Wish I was going with you.
Good for right now. I'm actually just going to take this boat and then call it good for the day. This guy
Good luck out there. Man, 2 Dentons in the field. The NSF won't know what hit them.
Kaplan has anything. Oh, forgot we got this accuracy mod. So we can throw that onto the sniper rifle. Although we have accuracy and scope. Let's throw scope onto the pistol. And let's throw accuracy onto the pistol as well.
Minimum force won't work in the city. You better take some hardware.
Yeah, scope. Don't need that anymore.
I'll check back.
It's just a waste of money for that stuff. You'll get plenty of ammo on later on, and now that we have a scope for the pistol, we're in pretty good shape. Use it long range.
Good luck, Agent.
I'm wondering what... Logs don't say anything. Go to the South Dock and take the police boat in Manhattan. I never need to look at the mission objectives in this game because I know the whole game at this point. Nothing to kill.
The boat's ready.
Yeah, I talked to Owens.
From what I hear, the terrorists are pinned down at that...
Alright, let's head over to Battery Park.
Let's head out.
Alright, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hill's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
Alright, so we're gonna call that basically good for the day. It's been a pretty fun experience. So this has been Jack Everett.